Water signs, welcome to my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I want to thank you for coming to see me here at Eureka Elementals. I do hope you find this reading, pardon me, focus on ancestor work, generational wealth, and how the path to generational wealth of value to you. I took a lot of, I had to marinate on this. This has been about a week in the works, okay? So this is very important for you. We're going to start out by asking, okay, what do you need to do? What do you need to get right on right now? Because what I'm hearing, the ancestors are anxious. Some of them are angry about the fact that the tools have been given, but people are not doing the work, okay? They're saying focus on the work. Take the actions that you need to take to call in the generational wealth to you. This is a process. You've got to do your part too. That's what I'm hearing. So we're going to look at that. What do you need to do just off the bat? Okay. The energy that you need to embody or do, right? And then your inherited blessings, your blocks as well that you inherited, the path to heal, very important. What you need to let go of. Okay. And to transition into that energy, into that flow, the divine flow. Okay. For your generational wealth. And we'll clarify that with a rune, come out with a rune or Ogham alphabet or tree magic, because I added tree magic to that as well too. And tree magic is very important. As an FYI, before you work with the tree, ask the tree's permission. It's a process. It's not instantaneous. If you go and utilize tree magic or do tree magic with a tree that is not familiar to you or hasn't agreed to work with you, it will backfire. Warning. Okay. And last but not least, what you need to allow to flow, the divine flow for energy, that generational wealth to come to you. We'll include with your tarot, and then I will do individuals. Okay, really focused, tapping into your spirit animal and your divine number, because the path that's outlined will work for all of the ones in these energies. So wherever, if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces highly aspected in your chart, this reading is meant for you. So without further ado, I want to thank you for joining me. Did I say that? Let's say that. Okay. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. And let's tap right on into you. All right. So let's go. Okay. What do my water signs need to do to get into this? Man, set long-term goals. That's right. That's right. We're in a 15-second, it's so hard to do readings now and these things take time. It takes a lot of energy. But people pay more attention to the shorts and the juice. I'm going to tell you the juice, the gravamen. The most recent readings that I left as well, I think even for fire signs and water, had baths and stuff in there, new stuff that I've added. And, I'm not going to tell people what to do. You're being led by your guides and your spirit team, but set long-term goals. The short-term fixes are not going to cut it anymore. There was 317 on the timer. So somebody here may have a birthday of March the 17th, making you a St. Patty's child. But, set long-term goals, okay? Because that is how you set the path to yourself too. So I had set out, I'm going to use myself as an example because I am a sun sign of Pisces, okay? But I made certain moves, 15, 20 years ago. People used to laugh at me. They used to laugh at me, and now I'm looking like the wisest person in the room. People are panicking, and I'm chill mode, okay? Because I took the steps that were necessary. It wasn't easy, okay? But I took the necessary steps, and this is what your ancestors are saying. You need to set yourself up for that success so that when the moment is right, you're ready to take the helm and get on your path to glory and generational wealth too. I hope somebody heard what I was just saying. That being said, let's tap into the blessings that my water signs inherited from their ancestors. What blessings did my water sign inherit from their ancestors? See, very clear, Spirit. Blessings inherited. Ooh, we had two that popped out. Water is here. Father of fire and mother of water. Bam, bam. Oh my goodness. Okay? Your parents might have been opposing signs. Okay? And this is the blessing that you inherited. So in this particular instance, they're saying 26-8, an abundant energy. right? 8, it's about moving quickly, bringing things to fruition. Somebody who took action. Your father may have been action oriented with passions ignited, and your mother could have had a Yemoya kind of energy, right? Mother of the water. Okay, Saturnian energy too, could have had a Capricorn placement is what I'm hearing as well too. But this is an energy that was beloved and touched, and you may have been a twin, or you may have twins in your family too. But this is someone who is a high vibrational energy, emotional self-care, and highly creative too, with the number 30, unlimited potential, unlimited creatrix energy. Highly, highly, highly creative, okay, and inspiration to people too. So your mother was your father's muse, okay, and this is the energy that you've inherited as well too. Passion, okay, creatrix energy too. Balance, divine, masculine and feminine energy. You may check your chart. You may be surprised to find out that you have balance, divine, masculine and feminine energies. You came in here with a world of abundant blessings and energies, okay, just by who you are too. All right, what blocks did my water signs inherit? Okay, guardian angel. So you might believe that that you are alone, and spirit's telling you you believe you're alone because you've had a lot of issues, but they're telling you you are the Trinity. See, the thing about it is you had this father and this mother. You were the Trinity. You were the child. Father, mother, child. Father, mother, child. You are part of that Holy Trinity, and you're not alone. You have guardian angels assigned to you, okay, by the time of your birth. So you have angels and demons, which is also a balance is everything, right? You came alone. You came equipped with help, right? Divine help that have been sent here for you, but you have blocked your divine angels and your guardian angels, okay, by not being in balance, by not realizing the potent energies, okay, the sun, the moon, okay, and the spirit. You're not tapping into the fullness of you. You're failing to tap into the fullness of you serves as a blockage to your generational wealth that your ancestors are trying to bring in for you. What is the path that my water signs need to take to heal? Sirodin, transformation, knowledge, magic. The number is 16. Okay? Sirodin is like the crone type of energy too, right? Transformation, knowledge, and magic. You're to balance yourself. You are to have, that knowledge of the waters above and the waters below, right? Okay, do you see here she's got the wheat and also the scepter? You've got to tap into that high alchemical energy, right? Be the transformation, be the change, okay? And so I'm going to see if there's any additional for this. You're like the only one so far that they've told me. Shape-shifting underworld goddess, see? Okay? Let's see. All right, so let me see if there's anything in particular. Okay, it says a transformation is likely if you're not already beginning one. First, it is necessary to gather all the correct ingredients and place them in a mixing pot, being careful to ensure everything is placed in at the correct time. Okay, which may also mean certain astrological points in time also. Transformation can be welcome and sometimes not, but one thing remains certain: you will not be the same afterwards. So this is usually a good thing, no matter how you perceive it at this time. So this transformation, right, may be happening now because you have set those long-term goals, or in spite of the fact that you didn't set them. This may be divine intervention, because 16 is also associated with what? The tower, guys, the tower. So this is the universe stepping in to make sure this transformation, although it may be uneasy, although it may be unsettling, it is the best thing for you, okay? You're going to be okay. This disruption is for your transformation. Okay, and it's going to help you. Now let's tap into what you need to let go of. What do my water signs need to let go of in order to transform and be on the path to their generational wealth. Thank you, Spirit. Flow. Woo! Listen, listen, listen. So in order for you to transform, you got to tap into that divine flow. You got to embrace that mother of water energy, right? Self-care. Perhaps you've been neglecting yourself as of late. You can't be in divine flow, right? In the energy of recovery and being able to move on and find your internal peace, right? Where you fit in, unless, right, you take care of yourself. Okay? The worlds depend upon you. The universe depends upon you. Okay? But you have to start with what? Making sure that you're glowing and that you're highly aligned too. Okay? So that flow is so important. Okay? This energy is so necessary for you to transform. And again, with the transformation. So the flow is helping you. You've got to do that in order for you to transform. Okay? And you may have been impeding your flow. Right? Or let go of someone else's flow and find your own divine flow is what I'm also hearing as well too. Clarify flow. Birch tree. Beginnings. Health. Cleansing. You may want to do a water bath. Spiritual bath. Right? Healing, protection. Check your motivation and purpose. If your motivations are not in divine flow, okay, it's not going to come to fruition. I repeat, if your motivations are not in divine and your purpose is not in divine flow, right, it's not going to succeed, because your father of fire is here telling your passions ignited, but it has to be of the right kind of purpose too. That's your blessing. So if your blessing is out of alignment with what you're here to do, it's going to mess up your needs, your necessities, naughties. There's going to be resistance to what you're trying to do. Right? You're going to be tapped into that Capricornian and need-based ground. You know, it's going to impede your flow. Okay, they're telling me to keep it. So what do you need to do? Scorpio, Ihwas, magic, liberation, rebirth, spiritual awakening, bow and arrow, stamina. The cat, the Yao tree may be something you may want to work with as well too, the yew tree. Right? Mysteries of life are being unfolded. Scorpio and the hangman it has here as well too. Again, this is all ordered. So you're being told that you have to step into this energy of magic and rebirth. Okay? This is no longer time for you to stand on the fence of your own divine flow. This is what you've been doing. You've been blocking your own divine flow, your new beginnings. You have been blocking your new beginnings. They're telling you now that you need to be in divine flow, aligned with the divine, with your destiny, right? With the passion and the emotional self-care too. Everything has to be in balance. It is a triad. It is a triad. That way, when you're in balance, okay, there's a reason why they use the triangle in all of these things, because it is impenetrable, especially when surrounded by a circle. Okay, that is when you invoke certain energies. Everything, if you want to protect it, you put a circle around it. But if you want it to be strong, okay, and protect it, because a triangle, when you fold it out, it ends up being a cross. Okay, so it is what it is. All right. Next. What does my water signs need to allow to receive, to be in the energy of flow, the divine flow with this generational wealth? Thank you. Lilac Spirit Quartz Community. It's time for you to find your community. 1447 on the timer. Healing, division, teamwork, freedom. You've got to be with people who are in the right spirit energy. Pink. You may be finding yourself wearing a lot of pink recently. And that is the reason why, because you're trying to find that sense of what? Community. Community. People who have the right vibration. Do you see the spirit quartz is levitating? The right vibration. High vibe. High vibe. Because anything else right now will put you out of divine flow. Okay? So, water signs. Let's tap on in. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify, Father of Fire, as far as the blessing for the water signs. Father of Fire, number 26, for the water signs. Please and thank you. Clarify, Father of Fire. Breaking in these cards, but they've been great so far. I like it. Okay? The Eight of Cups. So look at that. Listen, your Father of Fire said when your passions are ignited, you don't put up with nobody's shit. Okay? You walk away from what no longer serves you. Once your passions are ignited, you know what you came here to do, and you get to step in and take action towards the sun within you, towards the fire within you. 1611 on the timer. You no longer have time to be mired in the past and all the disappointments. You leave those things behind. And what your ancestors, they are leading you. Look at the birds. They're leading you towards the sun, to where your passions are ignited too. So they're telling you, okay, time to get to step in and take the right actions, okay, towards your passions too. All right? Interesting. Clarify, Mother of Water, emotional self-care. That beautiful creatrix energy. 4. It's the Empress energy too, right? All right, beautiful, nurturing, magnetic energy for the water signs. Woo! That almost went straight to the fire. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the High Priestess. You can't listen. I'm tapping my toes. You can't make this itch up now. Follow your intuition. When led by the Spirit to engage in self-care, do so. Do so. You are stepping into this beautiful energy, being receptive to Spirit, being receptive to your higher self, being receptive to your inner voice. Do you see here the emotional self-care? She knew when it was time to go within her bubble and take care of herself. And Spirit's telling you you're going to be led by intuition. You're going to be led by that inner knowing. Okay? The mysteries will be revealed to you, but you have to go within. You have to go within so that the divine works can be done through you. I hope somebody heard me. All right? So you're being told now, walk away from what no longer serves you and start tapping in to what the divine, the High Priestess energy that is within you. Start tapping all the way in. Okay? Clarify, Guardian Angel for my water signs. Clarify, Guardian Angel for my water. Oh, something did turn. I didn't even notice it. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. Okay? So your guardian angels are here to help you mend that broken heart. The path to healing, right? Well, it was the blocks, right? The blocks. The block was that, this is the block, and I apologize because there's 2 cards that came off for the first one, right? But you believed that you were alone, that you had nobody there to help you. Look at her. She's hugging herself. You believe that you're alone, and the Spirit's like, no, darling, you just have to tap into the Trinity, the divine Trinity within you. It is not lost on me that you have here the nodes, right? The Father, Mother, Child. They're trying to tell you, your parents are here trying to tell you that, or the energies that are coming through your bloodline that represent that energy, or your parents in the 3D that are still alive could embody that energy. But they came with that divine DNA, and they're saying you need to activate yourself at this point too, so that you can heal your broken heart, right? And be left and set light. Have your heart light as a feather. I wish I had my Anubis statue here, right? Your heart has to be as light as a feather. Okay? This is the workings that have to be done in and through you. So the High Priestess within you is going to have to or has been working through this as a part of this path to your generational wealth. Okay, Ceridian is also a High Priestess too, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, I digress. Okay, so all right, so let's get to clarify. Oh my gosh, the path to heal, which is Ceridian, right? the transformation, the knowledge, the magic, that tower, that beautiful tower that's coming in for the water signs too. The King of Cups, transformational balance, emotional, mental and physical, right? Emotional balance, emotional maturity, okay? Intellectual, emotional intelligence is what I'm hearing too. But you'll know, right? The King of Cups is someone who is highly alchemical. People sleep a lot on the King of Cups. He's almost like a magician energy. He's a magician because he's able to work with the waters above and the waters below too. And do you see here when he's blowing the horn, he is alchemizing energy. He's creating a frequency throughout himself too. So it's that knowledge of when to tap in. So you may be a high priestess that's attracting a King of Cups, or you could be in a King of Cups energy. But this is a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? You've got that control, okay? Between your heart and your head. You know when to do certain things. It's that inner knowledge. It is, again, that high priestess energy. I'm hearing tap all the way in. You are really balancing. I've seen here on the table now twice, divine masculine and feminine energy. So you are doing the inner works. That is the inner works. That is the inner magic. That is the key. Once you balance your divine masculine energy with your divine feminine energy, the path to your generational wealth opens up to you. So it's one of those things that you just have to be aware of so that you can tap in and do. 2151 on the timer. Clarify, flow, birch, not he's. Look at that flow. Man, let me tell you something. Look, 2 came out. 3. What? Okay. So you're going to be able now, your flow, the 3-3 energies here, 3-3-3, because it was the, let me make sure. Oh my gosh. Wait, guys, check this out on the table. We have 3 was 30, which is 3. So 3-3, 21-3, and now we have the 3 of Wands too. Okay, so you are definitely, I'm sorry if I hit the camera. You're looking ahead to your future, okay, with an expectation of growth because you're going to be in the divine flow now too. 3-3 energy, all right? You're moving on and you're finding your peace. You may be on a riverboat trip or something of that too, but you're like, listen, I'm good. I'm good. I'm finding my peace. I'm in growth mode. I'm in expansion mode. I expect good things to happen to me because I've balanced my divine energies. I hope someone paid. And I can now take a picture. I can see things clearly. Picture. Okay? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. So somebody has got that energy, and it's a beautiful energy. You're in this flow, and that's the whole thing too, right? You're in this flow for like this new beginning, this cleansing, this healing, this protection. Now you check yourself. I'm hearing check yourself before you wreck yourself, so that you can be in the right flow, right? It's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy, right? You're in the right flow, okay? And so now when the devil comes, right, telling you, okay, with the 7 of Swords kind of energy, the sneaky, this deceptive behavior, oh, you need this, you need that, oh, da-da-da-da, it's the trick. You're going to be able to see this from a mile away, okay? You're not going to have a lack mindset, right, because you engage in backstabbing, waiting to betray, energies here. Instead, you're going to be like, oh, I'm not necessarily thinking of it that way. I'm not going to think of myself being in misery, but I understand that I have to have the stamina to go the distance. So I'm going to make strategic moves. I'm going to start setting long-term goals now too. I'm going to start working smarter instead of working harder. Okay? So that is what the energy is here to tell you. And Ihwaz, the yew tree. The yew tree is called a 1,000-year tree. Powerful tree. to work with. It's this magic, it's this liberation, it's a spiritual awakening. It's this Archangel Michael coming through and working with you in this temperance energy. Balance, light and dark within you. Okay? This is the same energy that your parents have given to you as well too. As we saw here that your blessing was having the father of fire and the mother of water. You know when to ignite and when to emote, right? And how to emote too, okay? It is that balance energy that is going to allow you to take things to, I'm hearing, to the next level too. You've got some beautiful, beautiful energy here, water signs. All right. Let's clarify the lilac spirit quartz. What you need to allow, which is the sense of community, this healing. Ooh, once you do that, honey, it's wish fulfillment for you. 9 of Cups, Piscean energy. Okay? 9 of Cups here. Okay? So you're going to have this beautiful energy of, wishes coming true, teamwork, the right freedom. You might be finding yourself wearing a lot of blue-green stones, aquamarine, jade, emerald, green aventurine. You're being called to use a lot of bluestone sodalite, lapis lazuli, but again, those kind of energies, healing, cleansing, so that you can have the right energies working through you at this particular point too. But they're trying to say here more than anything else, okay? The 8 of Cups is a Saturn in Pisces. You're going to be moving on. And then now you have here the 9 of Cups as well too. You've got things to do. You've got things to do. Okay? There's no more waiting on the fringe for anything to happen. You're balanced. You've done the inner alchemy. And Spirit wants to reward you. Spirit wants to reward you. Okay, you might be getting a message soon as well too. Pay attention and wait for that. All right, now we're going to tap into the individual energies. The spirit animal and the divine numbers for each of the signs. Okay, what is the spirit animal for Cancer? Spirit animal for Cancer, setting this long-term goals to generational wealth. It fell here on the High Priestess. Dear gentleness, right? This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace and sensitivity and gentleness of the spirit animal, echoing the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. What are you told to do? Live from the heart, which is the mother of water, and taking care of yourself emotionally as well too, tapping into the higher self, tapping into the divine within you. You're going to know when is the right time to help yourself, to heal yourself, and to take certain actions too. What is, and deer is also associated with nobility, by the way too, right? Give me something, the spirit divine number for Cancer, the divine number for Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, a sign of progression. Things are falling and aligned for you in this new spiritual journey. I'm hearing it's going to be like butter, gentle, like slicing butter. Okay, very beautiful and aligned energy for you. Now let's tap into Scorpio. Scorpio. What spirit animal is helping you out at this time too? Woo. Okay. I cannot take these. What spirit animal is helping Scorpio? Thank you. The giraffe. Okay, reflection. If you're facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You're advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be what? Examined carefully. So it's almost like the King of Cups energy here too. Right? Yeah. I definitely think so, Scorpio. Okay? The King of Cups energy is telling you, be balanced with all things. Okay? Balance head and balance heart, and reflect before deciding, so that when you do, your energy is well aligned with you, with this temperance energy. Okay, so you may want to, when you're using ihwas, you may want to utilize ihwas. Okay, and the hangman to reflect as well too is telling you, hangman energy, magic liberation, rebirth, your spiritual awakening. And I'm hearing the stamina to go the distance too. Okay, so you have all of these things that are happening in or around you, but it's allowing you to definitely do the inner works, Scorpio. All right, tap into the mysteries so that everything works out well for you. Okay, I'm hearing ready, set, go, but reflect first. Okay, and your divine number is 333. So lots of threes here for us water signs. Okay, 333, a sign of protection. Your angels guide you to turn to the right path. 3, 3, and we had it over 3. The right path, though painful, if you go within, you can heal through those energies so that you can be in the divine flow. All right. We'll conclude with Pisces. Pisces. What spirit animal is working with you, Pisces? What's the spirit animal for Pisces? The snake. You're in the energy of transformation. In this year of the snake, you've embodied the energy of the snake. This death, rebirth energy too. Be shedding old skin and emotions, Mother of Water, and transforming them, King of Cups and Siroin, okay, into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are the center of it as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are what? Clear, and that you move forward with hope. Move forward with hope. With the Three of Wands, when the transformation hits, be in the divine flow. And move forward with hope. Okay, being told, okay, move forward with hope. This too shall pass, is what I'm hearing too, but you already knew this. Okay, what is the divine number for Pisces? What is the divine number for Pisces? 555, transformation. Oh, you can't make this itch up now. Transformation. Clarified transformation. Pisces, you're on the precipice of something beautiful, something brand new. Okay? You are on the precipice of your dreams and your wishes coming true. All right? Don't let anybody tell you to the contrary, because I'm hearing, baby, this buds for you. You're about to have it all. Yes. Because you were never afraid to do the work too. And with that, water signs, 3318 on the timer, I bid you adieu. I'll see you next time, 3322. All the best.